I mean, it's been so long, Harry.
It's been a long time.
I get it.
This is a Boston thing, really, is what that is.
It's a brothership. Harry Jacobs,
Yes.
CEO of Credit Restoration of Nevada, back with us. Great to have you, my friend.
Let me pick up on something you just said.
Yeah.
The importance of credit.
Of course.
Right? The adult report card is what we say.
It's exactly what it is, yeah.
When I found you, you found me, your credit score was a 530.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You talked about this. Now you're an 840, 850. You're in the top 1 percentile.
I'm living at large now. I find that paying my bills has helped me.
Let's segue into what we're doing.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
So let's talk about Credit Restoration Nevada. A lot of these places, they take a huge amount up front. They can't do anything. Sorry, see you later.
Yeah.
That's not what Credit Restoration Nevada is doing. You're turning the whole game on its head.
The way that most credit repair companies are doing things is that they take a whole bunch of money from you initially.
Yeah.
And then they lock you into this monthly program. They want you to have this mindset of set it and forget it. So you pay 80 or $100 a month, month after month after month. We find people that come to us after 6, 8, 10 months of repair and nothing really gets done.
Yeah.
So we're saying, why not do things a little bit differently?
All right, so what is it that you're doing that's different?
We're taking as little as $199 as our initial work fee.
Okay.
And what we do is we take your credit report, everything, the good and the bad. We load it into our system, we abstract the report, we look at the scores, we look at everything that's in there. And then we begin to do the work on it. And you don't pay us a dime until we get items deleted.
Now,
right?
let's say after all that work's done, I know this typically doesn't, because I know there's errors on credit reports, as far as the eye can see. What's the percentage of people that have errors on their credit report?
The FTC will tell you that 1 in 5. The PER group will tell you that's 8 in 10.
8 in 10.
Somewhere in the middle.
Let's say you're one of those 2 in 10.
Right.
What happens then?
We're seeing that in general, 60 to 80% of the report gets clean once we start the process.
Wow, fantastic.
So we charge we charge $65 per deletion.
Okay.
So if we get nothing done, in the off chance we get nothing done in 60 days, we actually refund you the initial work fee.
That $199.
That's right.
No kidding.
There's no one else in the country in the credit repair business that says, we'll charge you a little bit of money after the initial work, and then if we fail completely,
we'll give you the money back.
Here's all your money back.
That's a great deal.
No risk.
That almost seems fair.
We lose. In the end, if I refund your money, I've lost money.
We have the information right there on your screen as well. I don't want to call you a loser because you've been getting some great results. You're not. Frankly, $199, small price to pay. If you can turn it around and go from a 600 credit score to a 700 or 800.
That's right. Your insurance, where you live, getting a mortgage, a credit card. I spoke with a guy who's in a situation just like yours, has an infant at home, but he has a 500 credit score and only $500 on a credit card to move with, and feels paralyzed because his credit is ruined. So whatever it takes, but the guarantee to me is the best part.
What are some of the biggest mistakes you're seeing on these credit reports?
We were at the epicenter of the economic collapse here.
Of course, yeah.
Right. A lot of people went through short sales. What we see is short sales reporting as foreclosures.
Which is like
huge violation. So a mortgage lender will say to you, well, listen, we've run your application, but we're going to not be able to do anything because you had a foreclosure. And the consumer saying, I never had a foreclosure. I had a short sale. Cogburn finished my short sale. The reality is that the banks were told by Freddie and Fannie it's okay to report a foreclosure. We take those cases for free.
Because we were hearing all this time, listen, it's better on your credit if you do a short sale. So but they were saying you could report it as a foreclosure anyways.
Fannie and Freddie has regulations on paper, on their books. It's amazing there hasn't been a class action. They're sovereign like the Indians, with all due respect.
Yeah.
They're sovereign, so you can't sue Fannie and Freddie. But we go after the lenders, and then we send them back to guys like Jamie Cogburn or Kevin Hernandez or Vernon Nelson or David Krieger, folks that will take these cases on at no cost for consumers because these mistakes are crippling. Imagine thinking that you did everything right, and
try to work with the bank.
And then a lender says you have a foreclosure, and you think, I never had a foreclosure. And the lender says, I don't know what to do with you. You have to go. It's called economic damages at that point.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because you're paying rent instead of paying a mortgage.
And that's, having a foreclosure on your credit can be a boat anchor, especially if you didn't have a foreclosure.
That's correct.
And that's where you can come in and kind of...
For free. If that happened to you, call us. We'll do it for free. Free.
I get a feeling you have a smug look on your face when you call these banks and you let them know what you're doing.
I love to fight with the banks. I love it. They've been screwing consumers for years, and it's all about the fine print.
Yeah.
You look at your agreement and they say, well, we can do this, we can do this, we can do that. Well, I can do the same thing. I can look at your agreement and say, well, you didn't have a foreclosure. There was never a notice of default filed on your home. We're going to go after them. I'm not a lawyer. I graduated from Doherty High School in Worcester, Mass. on a plea deal with the DA. But I can tell you exactly what's wrong with the reporting on your credit.
I will say, if there's anything about people from Massachusetts, we love to fight.
We love to go in the back, out by the dumpster.
With the bank.
And let's go.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's go. I don't know any magic, but I got some credit magic.
You got something up his sleeve the banks don't want to see. It's great having you, my friend.
Great to see you.
All right. Credit Restoration in Nevada now offering their Fast Track program with a money-back guarantee. If nothing is deleted from your reports, not only are you going to not pay anything, they're going to return that initial work fee as well. Plus, Morning Blend viewers, you get 25% off the initial work fee. Just going to mention you saw my big forehead on the blend, and they'll hook you up. They're located on Southeastern and between Serene and Silverado Ranch. Their website, phone number, both right there on your screen. They're a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend. Stay with us.